It's been the most hectic 24 hours of my life. The last 24 hours, guys, I'm struggling to sleep because so much is happening in my life. I actually made over 46,000 rand. Never ever in my life have I made such money in one day. Guys, it's close to my salary. It's close to my salary. Hello, welcome to my world. My name is Lindy Sherris, and in this channel we talk the truth, testimonies, and in today's video I am actually going to share my testimony of how I joined MetaForce and made over 45,000 rand within one day. I am still going to my 24 hours because I registered yesterday around 8 o'clock, and today at 8 o'clock it will be full 24 hours, and already I am counting. I made over 46,000 rand, and I do believe by the time I go to sleep I'll be over 50,000 rand. What does that mean? What's going to happen to my week? What's going to happen to my month? What's going to happen to the next 3 months? Remember I talked about the 12-week year where I am defining my goals and I am planning to achieve those goals within 12 weeks. So guys, I already planned everything, the tracker, the activities that I need to do daily, and Force was just the remaining factor because I was waiting for it to launch. So finally yesterday it launched. Guys, we were so nervous. We were waiting and they kept on postponing this. Initially they said they will launch at 4. No, initially they said they will launch at 12, and then they moved the time to 6, and then they moved the time to around 8. Actually at 6 they did launch, but then we couldn't register because the system was just overloaded. But then I didn't give up. At some point, guys, I was actually praying. I'm like, Lord, please just pause every ID and just make my ID to go through. And immediately when I got that ID, I sent it to all my groups because the past 2 months I've been working hard trying to collect people in one group. So I actually posted my link there and people started registering. And I think within an hour I already had like 18,000 or something like that. And then after it was 25,000, and then it went to 31,000 when I went to sleep. When I woke up it was 39,000, and I was just so happy. Ever since I'm like, yo, Lord, you do work in a different way. Because now remember, I'm that person who been struggling to just get financial benefit from somewhere. I would just go to work and watch my friends getting jobs, and when I tried to apply I wouldn't get that job. And then this is something where I just decided, you know what, I'm not going to apply for a job where I'll get declined again. So I'll just wait for the Lord to do what he needs to do. And I think it is the right time because now I am capable and well aware and know how to take care of my finances, because I believe God was just training me to think about what I did when it comes to making debts and dealing with my finances. And at this point in moment, guys, I am very careful with my money. Can you believe that I already withdrew first withdrawal that I made during the day? It was 21,000, and now I just made another withdrawal at 22,000. Guys, over 40,000 that I withdraw, and I was left with 3,000 in my account. Like, I'm talking about my crypto account. So I am trying to adjust to this thinking of money coming all the time, and I don't know how long it will last. And you know, with these crypto things, it can come today and then after 3 months it's not there. So all I'm praying for is that it can last at least for 6 months. So if it lasts longer, I know I'll be able to pay off my debts, and I do want to pay my kids' school fees for the year and even next year. I just want to make sure that all the debts are out of the way so that I can resign peacefully. Let me just tell you the situation of where we were with my husband, especially yesterday. We were at that point where we used everything. Guys, I can tell you that we saved money for our solar, and then that money was used because initially we didn't think that the project would take over 500,000, and we didn't actually even plan for that money. And all of a sudden we just went back and took our savings just to make sure that the house is finished. So we are at the finishing line because now they're painting the house, and also finishing up the tiles, and then we do need to get someone who will put the cupboards in the bedrooms, and also someone to do the curtains. But then it is not a need. I can stick around with these curtains so that we can continue. So we were at that point where we didn't pay school fees this month because we could just see that there was no way we could pay the builders, and we do not want to say to the builders that we're not paying them. It's not fair. These guys are working hard. So we didn't even buy groceries, guys, and you know me, I buy in bulk. So thanks to that, we already had something for us to eat. So we're not like stranded when it comes to food. But then, you know, when you're used to buying something every month, you would want to buy something. And I was just thinking to myself, yo, this month, how are we going to survive? Lucky enough, I'm at that point in my spiritual life where I do not worry myself about food. I do not worry myself that much about tomorrow. But my husband is the opposite. He sometimes sits and not sleep. Or maybe it's because the pressure is on him to provide for us. But with me, I just sleep and not worry about it. But then I could see the past few days, actually day before yesterday, we were like stranded. At that point, I was praying, saying, God, can you see we don't have any option, which is ask that you open an opportunity. And that time, my husband is not the one who believed these things. He was actually saying, that thing won't work. Don't even put your hope in that thing. That's the thing that got you into debt before. So obviously it won't work. So that time I was like, Lord, please make it work. Please make it work so that we can get money to pay. So now the Lord answered, because now I'm withdrawing 20,000. And I remember as well praying to God, saying, God, if you do this for me and MetaForce does work, I will pay 10% for each and every withdrawal that I make. And this money will go into the building fund at church, because we are in a process of building and we do not have enough funds. So now I have to pay at least around 4,002. I think that's the 10%, and then I'll send that money into the building account at church, and then I'll keep doing that as and when I withdraw. So I'm planning to withdraw almost every day, depending on how much money I make, and then I'll just pay that because I made a commitment to God. And the commitment is not only for me to pay 10% now. This is the 10% for me to be able to pay off my debts. After paying off my debts, I want to make even more commitment to God, like maybe 50% to building fund and also the things that I always wanted to do, like building schools, shelters, computer centers, you know, just things that the community need, like especially in our communities. So the money I will use for that. So I'm just praying and hoping that MetaForce will last, and I'll focus on just recruiting, adding more people so that the money does grow. And there's so much pressure now because my phone is like cluttered with so many people wanting to join, and I'm not able to maintain. I even tried to hire my kids and said, if you help me with just Telegram or WhatsApp or calls, I will pay you guys 1,000 a week. And these girls are like, okay, mama. They tried to help me a few hours, and then they were like, this is too much. And think about it, I still have to work. There's projects at work that I need to do. So it was so complicated during the morning. So I think thanks to Eskom and load sheddings, it just gave me a break. And then I just remembered, instead of waiting, even the work laptop battery was low. So I was like, you know what, let me just take my camera, go record for my family, and update you on what is happening now in my life. Am I going to be a millionaire in 3 months' time? I think I will if MetaForce doesn't go down. And that's one of the goals that I've listed there. So much faith. And my husband was like, yo, you have so much faith. How can you put 1 million in 3 months? And I was like, you know what, as long as you say it and you believe it and you know that God can do it for you, and you feel like God did teach me how to maintain and manage money, I am ready for him to use me as a funnel to do his work. So now my husband says this morning, I'm still not believing. The money in your crypto wallet, how are you going to get it into your account? And then I was like, baby, I've been doing this crypto thing. I know the streets of YouTube when it comes to crypto. I really know. So all I did, I just went to Binance and then did P2P, where I withdrew within 10 minutes. The money was in my account. So my husband was like so shocked because it went to his account, because he still needs to go buy paint, go buy some things that they are missing. So guys, I am excited. I am happy, and I am humbled and thanking God for him trusting me with his money. So guys, I just thought I should just tell you what's happening in my life, and thank you so much for all your support. I see the channel is growing, and I also see the crypto channel as well is growing, and I am so grateful of all these things that are happening in my life right now. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and also comment, say something, because the more you comment, the algorithm actually send the video to even more people. Thank you guys.